Hi there guys! Today we're gonna talk about Noragami Volume 15. So as always, these videos are full of spoilers. I'm basically just going through the whole manga, trying to get all those feels out and some of my thoughts and what's happening, because I think it's fun. Okay, let's start this. So this volume starts out with Yato making this sort of not suit, but outfit for the council that all the gods have every year, and he is this year officially a god, so he can finally participate. But Yukina does not want to go after what happened with Kazuma in the last one. He thinks now Kazuma's an enemy, and he's like, I don't want to meet Kazuma because he's an enemy, and I'm like, you can't think Kazuma's an enemy, he's baby, no. We then have the god, one of the gods of happiness, the dude with the sunglasses, which I written down, his name is Okininushi, but that's probably just one of the names they call him because they have like 500 million ones, I don't know. The one with the glasses is really cool and chill, and he talks with Bishamon, and like they talk about what happened with her Shinki, and then he like tells her he's with her and that they can fight this crafter, aka Jakenstad, together, but she like rejects him and says that they have to leave him alone because they're basically all screwed. They can't fight him, and yeah, but she has another plan, which I'm going to go to later, of how to defeat him, and it was okay. We then have Kazuma sneaking outside Hiro's school, trying to find Yato's dad, and then Yato just sort of like shows up in a trash can, cute Yato, and then they talk about what happened between Kazuma and Yukina. And then Yato tells him basically that it's fine because he said he didn't mean anything bad about it. And Kazuma is like, I exist only for Wina, aka Bishamon. And I'm like, you need to calm your tits down, but this is talked about more later. Like the whole, that loyalty can be scary. Too much loyalty can be scary. Then Yato get a visit from this dude named Ki. He was the big dragon Shinki from like when Ebisu got killed, the last reincarnation of him. And he basically visits Yato because he wants to check if his legiancy is with the heaven. And Yato don't really want to be like friends with the heaven because they killed Ibisuma. I can't pronounce names. But then he basically tells him that if he doesn't, he won't be a god anymore, an official god anymore, and that he won't be able to join the council thingy which is happening, and Yato is then faking his legacy to the heavens. It was a bit funny. We then have Kazuma again going around trying to find a crafter, and then he meets Bishamon, and they have sort of been a bit distant lately after what happened with Sugaha, and basically Kazuma tells her what happened between him and Yukina, and she gets really mad at him and tells him that he shouldn't have done that, and that he should learn to control himself and not be so selfish and sure of himself. And even though if he does things for her, it does not mean that it's okay, even though it is in her name. And this is like the theme of this manga, I feel like, because like the whole loyalty too big, because it comes to that later again. Also, we got this scene, you know, with Ki, the dragon thingy that Kazuma owned, by the way, and his master, and they actually get to see them through the whole manga, so they are introduced as new characters, possibly villains for the future, because his master, which I have written down more names for, Takemika was what I call him most. He is like the god of all gods in heaven. He controls basically everything, or he's like the highest god or something. And Ki is his Shinki, but he's not a blessed vessel, and Takemika really wants a blessed vessel, but he does not have one, and he's like always complaining about how boring things is, and that because he's so powerful no one can challenge him, and then no one can sacrifice himself for him, and then he can't get a blessed vessel, but he really wants one. And it also shows himself that he's working with Nora, but they didn't actually explore that more. I mean, the author didn't explore that more in this manga, but I'm sure we will see more of that later. We then have the meetup actually starting. It starts off with the festival, everybody's eating and chilling, and then there's these prizes for most popular gods. Of course, Yato doesn't win anything, but Ebisu wins the most popular god of everyone. It was a bit funny. Looking at my notes here. There was also this matchmaking, and then Hiroi was of course at the party, and she was gonna see who she was matched with, and Yato was like, no, she can't be matched with anyone, and then he just cut the cord because they were in this sort of the marks with their name on, and then they were like thread to another one, and then like Yato came and cut down everyone, and then she got a new one, and all of them were like gross people, and Yato did not accept she was going to be together with any of them, and then he just cut all the cords over and over and over, and then I can't remember her name in this moment, but you know, the god of poverty, the one with the pink hair who has been there for so long, she comes and just take Hero's play thingy, and then she just take it together with Yato, so she's like, can't you just guys admit you love each other? And I'm like, yes, I agree. It was really cute that Yato didn't want anyone to be together with Hiroi, and I just ship them. They have to be endgame, right? And then Takemika comes and sort of yells at Yato for being unresponsible to just, you know, mess things around with the chords with the Hiroi's stuff and so, and then he's sort of like his shinky key sort of throws this borderline at them, and then just Yukina just sort of shoves stuff up without even shielding. It just goes past them because Yukina is the best vessel, awesome, and everyone is like, oh my god, Yota's the best vessel, but no one knows who he is. And then Takemika gets really jealous, and he wants to bless vessel even more than he did before. Definitely a plot going on there. He's really mad at Ki for that he's not his best vessel, and he thinks that if he becomes the best vessel, he'll be really powerful. And I don't know, there's something going on here, and he's definitely gonna be more in and be an anime for the future, and yeah, other shit is going down. But before I go into that shit, because even though I was like switching back and forth between scenes, I'm just gonna say that the countdown starts and Yato goes in because no Shinki's allowed, and then he meets these people called Amishi, and they sort of just talk together about how they were trying to oppose heaven and they were punished for it, and how heaven controls everything. And I don't know, I don't really understand it. I was like, yeah, okay. But we see Bishamon. Bishamon has, by the way, left the party, and Kazuma's freaking out and can't find her, and he's like, where is she? And he really reacts quickly, and it's really intense by protecting her. It's like sort of obsessive and a bit creepy. I still love him, I ship them. And like, it's okay, it's creepy. And then he know that Bishamon had talked to Iwami earlier. Iwami is the former guide to the former creation of Ebisu. Yeah, I don't have any overview of this at all. I know this because I don't know why I know this. And Kazuma goes to him, it's like, he demands to know what Ivani or Bishamon talked about earlier, and at the same time we see Bishamon go to this creepy place. Early as well, we have Takemika talking about how less vessels, or was it Shinki who said it? Was it Ki who said it? Whatever. They at least talk about how blessed vessels are great, but that it also can be dangerous, and that they also have a bad side, and it maybe that the whole loyalties can be too much, and they can break things that they shouldn't break to protect their masters and to do what their masters bid. And I think this is like a scary part of having a blessed vessel, and we can see that side of Kazuma really clearly. Like, we've seen it before, but we can see it definitely more in the last volume and in this one, and I'm getting scared that something will happen with Kazuma. I just love him. It's no. Yeah, and as I said, Kazuma is talking about Iwami, and Iwami is talking about how this blessed vessel existed a long time ago, 4,000 years ago, in the God's age, and how it sort of could control everything between heaven and earth, and that it sort of destroyed everything that, I think it destroyed the sun and something, and it can do that, so it was trapped inside this thing. At the same time, we see Bishamon going to where the blessed vessel is trapped, and she releases her, and then she gives her a name, and that's how the volume ends. So now Bishamon has a really, really powerful vessel, but that was only because she couldn't fight Yatostad with the vessels she had. Why am I saying vessels? Shinkis she had, because she didn't want them to get hurt, and she said the Shinki that was trapped inside, the only thing she wanted to is to die. So Bishamon said that she would get that, also revenge on Heaven for them trapping her inside, and then also, yeah, then she gave her her name, and I just freaked out a bit because they still haven't solved the whole situation with Yatostad, and it's just like, are these things gonna come together? Is the Taka Mikidu gonna work together with Yatostad to get a blessed vessel? Because I think Yatostad also wanted to get Yukina, and I'm just like, everything is just swimming around, there's so many secrets revealed, and I just, I love this world. I love how the gods and the names and the blessed vessel, and I love how it just works together, and I'm really excited to see what this new blessed vessel, I don't know if she's a blessed vessel anymore though, since, you know, are they still blessed vessels when they're not with the same masters anymore? I have no idea. I'm just excited to see what's gonna happen, okay? And yeah, I don't know. I'm really, as I said, I'm really bad at reviewing, and I'm excited for these new characters, and I think he is maybe not gonna stay with his master any longer because his master was really rude to him. So I'm hoping maybe he will go over to Yato or Bishamon's side. Yeah. And Casima's development is scaring me. I hope nothing happens to my baby. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video soon. Goodbye!